am telling you, I needed this wind down Wednesday right now. And so I needed you guys' energy. Thank you so much, fam, for tuning in to get to know Bob tonight. You know, the sun is shining outside of my window and I'm feeling good, but I am so sorry that I'm a little behind schedule. Got a little discombobulated. That's what happens when you accept those late meetings. I'm going to have to put a hard stop when it comes to my Wednesday nights because I don't like feeling all discombobulated before I get on the show with you. But I do want to thank you because it's going to be an amazing show this evening. I can't wait. I tell you, I can't wait. Um, if you don't know, I am Sonia Weaver. I am your host, and we have this amazing platform where we bring some awesome Black business owners, CEOs, executive authors, nonprofit founders, you name it, we'll bring it on. Okay. So if you're out there and you're like, hey, I want to come on, then make sure you just reach out to me and we can make it happen because we want to ensure that our community knows exactly what's out there, who's out there, and what services they're offering. But most importantly, we want to know your why. We want to know why you do what you do because it's about making connections. And that's what we do here on Get to Know Bob. We connect you to these amazing people so that you will want to support them and make a difference in your community. So let's get right into it, shall we? So yeah, tonight's look, I decided to go neutral. I kind of like the neutral look. I hope you do. I have on a little bit of the Glam Doctor, rocking a little bit of my traveling pearls. Got on, of course, some linked. And let me tell you the story behind this particular linked bracelet, guys. Can you see it? It is absolutely gorgeous. I probably should take it off, but I don't want to. I just kind of want to position it. You see that tree right there? Yeah, that tree right there represents my family and love tree. And the little Papa Red is their matriarch, their grandmother Ruth, well, mother to some, right? Is unfortunately she's our angel at this point. She's not with us here on earth. But we have Papa Color here right next to the family tree because she's the matriarch. And we are come from that same tree, rooted in some good stuff, right? I married into some good stuff, I must say. And with that being said, I'm planted as a branch on the tree in love. When you marry into, I call them my not my in-laws. They're my family in love, and so I just consider them my family, and we had an amazing time getting linked. Again, I've said it once, I said it twice, and it probably won't be the last time that I say it. If you have not been linked, what you waiting for? There's really no reason not to get linked. And I'm going to do a shameless plug out there to our guests. All these beautiful little princesses, I'm sure they would love to make their own bracelet. Yeah, I had to do that, but because it was just such an amazing time, and people are just having such great times coming together, creating memorable experiences one beat at a time. So I'm just really honored to always be connected and collaborating with people when it comes to linked. I have on some Divine Diva designs, a couple other things that I have on, but what I wanted to show you guys, and I kind of put it back in the package, is this beautiful, like, I thought it was a head wrap until I took it out earlier today, and it's actually a satin bonnet. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, it looks so pretty with my favorite colors that I thought it was a head wrap, but it is a beautiful bonnet. And it's from my kidpreneur, who also has done my body butters that I love, my Kendall's Creations. So she have amazing creations. And now I have me a brand new, look at this elastic, that is really good. And it's big, so it can take care of my big hair. Right. So I'm going to actually have me something new to put on this evening when I go to sleep. I'm just absolutely thrilled with my kidpreneur. Thank you, Kendo. Okay, so today's deal of the day is going to, you know what it is. Okay, so let me just give you a background why client relations training is going to remain our Deals with Bob deal of the day. It is because it is so important how we interact with one another, how we interact as people. You know, when you're a business owner, you should have really the awareness that you're here to help. And clients and customers have a sign that's invisible but there. They walk in, they contact you. They basically are saying, what can you do to help me? Or what can you do to service me? And really, that's what we're here as business owners. So it is very, very important that we make sure that we recognize our customers and that they matter. So client relations training is here. Now, here's the great thing about client relations training and what we're going to do, because we do feel it's that important. We are going to actually collaborate with another business and have a workshop, a client relations workshop. Yes, there will be no excuses for you not to be a part of this amazing workshop and get all of the things that you need in order to take your business to the next level. Now, I got so excited about telling you guys about today's deal that I forgot to ask. Have you accepted the pledge? Have you accepted the pledge? Right. That is the Support 7 Bob pledge, meaning you're going to support 7 Black-owned businesses a week. I do my due diligence always to support every week, whether I'm sharing what other people are doing, whether I am actually making tangible connections, business to business connections for people who are seeking their services. Just that is time, right? That is your time support, taking the time to do this. Volunteering, right? I have purchased items for donations where I can attend anything, or actually drop them off and attend it for a minute. But that is like your time. Now, I guess I say with our purchase items, that's kind of like a financial contribution as well. But we know sometimes purchasing items that go into an event that they're looking to collect does not really accumulate to too much. So I kind of don't include those. I look more as that financial support might be if you are in need of their services, if you are attending their events on a regular basis, those kind of things. Those are then your financial contributions to support one another as well. Grand openings, book launches, all of these amazing things that show that you are dedicated to supporting and having the success of Black business owners within our communities. So yes, if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. Make sure you take the pledge. So tonight's feature business I decided to have because it is April. Okay, so we are right around the corner from tax season deadline. Have you filed your taxes? Or are you like me, just wait till the last minute? And the funny thing is I'm a knock on wood because I don't even want to put it out there. But in the past, I still wait to the last minute, because most people that say they wait to the last minute, they owe. I just wait to the last minute. And I have been fortunate enough, knocking on wood, I don't have any around me, so I almost don't want to speak on it, but not to have owed. I'm just a procrastinator. So pray for me and that procrastination devil, okay? But I definitely want you to be tuned in and clued in about Miss Tax Divas and what they can offer for you. And if you are definitely have procrastinated, they will be here to make sure that you get where you need to be. Now, you can find Tax Divas listed on our directory, as you saw, at www.dealswithbob.com. Go ahead and go right over there and make sure that you get in contact with them today and make your appointment. It is not too late. And if you have already filed your taxes, you know they offer an abundance of information, from accounting services to getting your books together, so bookkeeping, etc. They even will train you if you're just interested in learning how to do taxes yourself. They have courses that they offer on that. So yes, let's support this amazing Bob and what they're doing for financial education in our communities. Now, getting right into that time that I enjoy, and it is the deals for our consumer members. Yes, can you get excited? This is like one of the best times because we're letting you know, as consumer members out there, all of the savings that you're getting from some amazing Black-owned businesses. So if you're not a consumer, you will want to go right over to www.dealswithbob.com and click on consumer, sign up, and join today. Now, business owners, you know, you need to sign up as an annual plan where your consumer membership is included. Why not take advantage as a business owner from other businesses that are offering deals, discounts, giveaways, and rewards, right? Just because you're a business owner does not mean you miss out. So let's get started. We have Deals with Bob kicking it off, offering 15% off their premium services. Affordable Veterinary Clinic is offering free well exams for new clients with the purchase of vaccines. Today's Smile is offering 50% off whitening. Mona Lisa's Lyrics is offering 15% off their event packages. We have Woo, Women Helping Empower Winners is offering free registration or consultation. Phlebotomy Express Training Center is offering 10% off. Linked LLC is offering 50% off plus one or free plus three. And their current promotion is a free $35 gas card with a class of 4 or more. And as we mentioned Tax Divas earlier, they're offering 10% off or free registration, free consultation, or a free gift. Tranquility Christian Counseling is offering 10% off their events. Bright Tech Communication is offering 10% off. My Sisters and Me Hair Braiding is offering 10 to 15% off. Divine Diva Designs is offering 15% off. Tea's Timeless Beauty is offering 10% off. True to You LLC is offering a free gift. Peggy's Pound for Pound Great Cakes is offering 10% off. And Boss Entertainment is offering 10% off. And let's get excited because we have newly listed the Amazing Woman Network, Detroit Metro Plug Podcast, Mrs. C's Concessions, and MCS Financial Services Incorporated. Some amazing deals, aren't they? And I'm just honored that I am the platform that can share them with you and that they have chosen to be on our International Black-owned Business Directory and are bringing you these amazing deals, discounts, giveaways, and rewards. Now, let's stay connected. We do have some amazing things coming in the month of April. Kicking it off. This Saturday, April 9th, Link has an open class. Register today by going to www.areulinked.com. We have the Princess Within and Princess Daria Fan Club during their 2022 Black and White Princess Ball, Saturday, April 23rd. We have a Night of Elegance book signing coming. That will be on April 29th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Detroit Metro Plug Podcast is having a business breakfast meet and greet. Register now. It will be Saturday, April 30th. Our own Wall Street is having a Saturday brunch on Saturday, April 30th. And let us support you and your event by adding it to our Stay Connected page. Just go to www.dealswithbob.com and contact us today. And for all of these events, you can visit our website at www.dealswithbob.com, click on our Stay Connected banner, and you'll have all of the details about each event occurring in the month of April. Now, can you get excited? We're getting into that part where we get to today's guest. I am so excited to bring her back. It is Miss Cheryl Lynn Pope, and she's going to share more with you guys. Can you get excited? Hi, Miss Cheryl. How are you?
Thank you, Sonia. Thanks for inviting me back. I'm so excited.
Of course, I had to bring you back. I don't even think we got through everything that I normally wanted to even discuss the first time. We had such an engaging conversation of getting to know who you are, and that was amazing.
Thank you.
So, in case this is the first time people are watching, why don't you do me a favor and just self-introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Cheryl Pope. I am the author of 3 books, actually. My last book is entitled The Adventures of Princess Zaria, which is a children's book series. My daughter, Zaria, was the inspiration for the book and also the brand. So we have a fan club for girls, which is national. We have signature events that we host, and just so much for girls. And I know you'll talk about this, but we're entering our 11th year of our Princess Ball that we host for girls.
Wow.
Yes.
11 years. That's awesome. So we added 11 years, and you just mentioned that your daughter Zaria is like the inspiration behind everything.
Yes.
I would have to imagine she's maybe a little older princess by now, right?
Yes, she'll be 21 in June.
Okay, so she's a young adult princess.
Yes, yes. But we started when she was 6 years old.
Okay, awesome. And that's just, I'm sure she just have grown with it and have enjoyed just seeing the growth. Just curious, is she going to be a part of this year's events?
Yes, she's always a part, and the girls look so excited to just meet her in person. You know, she's like a little celebrity.
Right. I can imagine. So, okay. So why don't you just share a little bit about yourself, Cheryl, for those people? I mean, you mentioned your daughter, you know, kind of give us some fun stuff. Do you travel? Do you bake? Do you like to shop? You know, just so we could connect to Cheryl, because we're gonna find out so much about what's coming up and what you do.
Oh, yes. Of course I like to shop. I do. I like to write. Of course, I'm an author, so I love to write. I love to read. I love to support other business owners. I just, you know, am just so excited to be a part of the entrepreneur community, where I'm able to meet so many wonderful people that are doing wonderful things in the community.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes. I'm married. I've been married to my husband for 17 years. Okay. We grew up together. We went to elementary and middle school together. And he's like literally the boy around the corner. So
she said literally the boy around the corner.
So yeah, so that's exciting. And I have two children, actually. I have a son who's 31.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't hear so much about him because Zaria is the inspiration for my, my business and
Mm-hmm.
my brand. But, I have a little prince as well
Little Prince.
who's like is in his 30s. People can't believe it, but yeah, I have a 30-year-old.
I wouldn't have believed it either. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You look amazing.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
so now you had a 10-year gap then.
Actually, they're 11 years apart.
11.
And I got to tell you a funny story. So when I told my son that, he was going to have a sister, he was not happy. Now, when he was younger, he would always ask for a sister or brother, but then he stopped asking like around 7 or 8. And then when he was 10, I told him, okay, you're going to have a sister. So, he had a tantrum.
Wow.
Like, I'm not changing any diapers. I don't want it. So I showed him the ultrasound picture thinking that it would connect him. Girl, he threw it down. He threw it on the ground and stepped on it. And it was like, I don't want any part of this. But when she was born, he fell in love with her and they are best friends.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And he's probably an overly protective big brother.
He is. Most definitely. Most definitely.
I love that story. He was like, look, I've been conditioned now to enjoy. I have all the time I want with you.
Right.
And now you're trying to disrupt my world.
Exactly. All of that.
All of that. Now, for those who may have missed you before, I wanted to make sure I shared this information. Okay. So, guys, there's more to know about Miss Cheryl Lynn Pope, and we're not going to just recap everything. So, I wanted to make sure you knew that she was on our show on Wednesday, October 13th, 2021. And at that time, we were going on Instagram Live. So all you have to do is travel on over to our Instagram page and go into our reels, and you will be able to see this show that we had with Miss Cheryl Pope. We talked about some things about how she got started and why she got started and all of those things. So we really don't want to kind of touch too much on that today into detail, but we are going to do a brief recap on why she got started. So Cheryl, let us know, what made you start then the Motor City Princess?
So the Motor City Princess is a sampling of my business. It started 2 years ago, and it's an apparel and merchandise line. And it's for anyone who lives in Detroit, shops in Detroit, goes to school, goes to church, anything in Detroit. And even if you're not from Detroit any longer, like if you migrated somewhere else, you're still a Motor City Princess. Because we say once a Motor City Princess, always a Motor City Princess.
I love it. And everywhere you go, I mean, even when you travel and you mention the word Detroit, the first thing out of most people's mouth is what? The Motor City.
Yes.
If it's not the Motor City, it's Motown. And so I figure they both start with Mo. So no matter where you go, you're a Mo.
Right. Exactly.
People are going to equate you to the cars or to the music, right? So I love the Motor City Princess. Now, did you always have the ball from day one when you started 11 years ago?
Well, so I started my books first.
Okay.
So my first book was a parenting book entitled 25 Ways to Make Your Child Feel Special.
Okay.
And then in 2009 is when I started the children's book genre. And so The Adventures of Princess Zaria is the title of the book. And then there's the subtitles. So the first subtitle was, I just had a brain freeze. The first subtitle was The Quest for the Three Precious Gems, where Zaria has to, she thinks she has to find these items that will make her a princess, only to realize that she was already a princess. So that was the first children's book. And then the second one was released last year in April. So I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary of Best Friends and the Bee. And this is where Princess Zarya and her best friend Shania enter a school spelling bee together.
So with that one,
Yes. So Zarya is in the purple and her friend Shania is in the pink.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I know you said your daughter was the inspiration of starting, Princess Zarya.
Yes.
Is this, or I should say, not just this particular book, but even like the previous ones, were any of them kind of based on things that Zarya actually experienced in real life, or are these completely fictional stories?
Well, the first book I would say is fictional. This book, Zarya did have, enter a school spelling bee together with her friends. So that is real life. But what happens in the end is not. So you have to get the book in order to find out what happened. Shameless, not so shameless plug.
I understand. And so, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I get a couple of copies and that I have an opportunity to like give them away. I do love giveaways. So this will be amazing to do a giveaway. And
Okay.
so it sounds like I was going to say even Miss Zarya herself had to purchase the book since the ending wasn't what she experienced in real life.
Exactly. But you'll love the story line, and you'll love the ending even as well.
Okay, awesome. I definitely look forward to it. Now, with being like in consistent in what you've done,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious, do you feel there's any like misconceptions people might have about your journey?
Well, I would think that people would think it was easy, and it was not. In business, a lot of times you feel that urge to just throw in a towel, and just say, this is too hard. I don't want to do this anymore. But then I think about the kids. The kids really enjoy the ball. I mean, they really look forward to it. A year in advance, they're buying their outfits.
Yes.
And we honor girls at the ball, and then they write their acceptance speeches, and they're just so happy to receive the awards. And then one year, I would say it was 2018, we had a Hollywood Princess Ball.
Okay.
So all the
Share
balls
more
have
about
different
that.
things. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They all have different things.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to prick you like, okay, I'm not trying to put your age, but you have, how many balls have you had?
This is the 11th year.
This is the 11th. So how many themes? So we got the Hollywood. Do you remember any of the other ones?
Yeah, the very first one was a royal theme.
Okay.
Princess Ball. We've had a Parisian Princess Ball where it was Paris themed.
Okay.
We've had Majestic Princess Ball. We had a Regal Princess Ball in 2016. That was our 5th year, and we had a horse and carriage to come out, and the girls were able to ride the carriage and take pictures, and so they really enjoyed it. My favorite ball was the Hollywood Princess Ball.
Okay.
Because we did kind of like American Idol type, where they had to call in and vote for the princess that they wanted to receive these awards. And we had a red carpet. The only thing is that we had the Hollywood stars with the girls' names on it.
Okay.
But that year it rained, so we weren't able to put it out. But like I said, the girls really enjoyed it. We had paparazzi there. They were interviewing the girls on the red carpet. I mean, it was just wonderful.
That was so much fun. So
Yes.
like I wasn't even there, but I wish I would. So since we've been talking about the balls, why don't we share what's coming up for this year?
Yes. So I never normally encourage colors I say the girls can wear whatever they want, but this year I am encouraging the girls and their parents to wear black and white for the Black and White Princess Ball. That's the theme of it this year.
Okay.
It's going to be held in Fraser this year at the Lions Club, which is in Fraser, Michigan. And it's a formal event. So everybody dresses up, even my vendors, they dress formally.
Okay.
And so we have 4 girls that are being honored. One is the Princess of the Year. We always have a Princess of the Year. And what needs to happen for the Princess of the Year? I mean, she has to either have her own business, have her own, manage her own nonprofit, excel academically. I mean, there's so many things that these girls are doing that we just want to honor girls who are making a difference in their community. We just tell them you don't have to be an adult to make a difference. You can make a difference as a child, and these girls are. So we're so happy.
Wow. And what are the ages? Because see, what just happened, I don't know if you saw my introduction. One of my favorite body butters is a kidpreneur.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So I don't know what your age is. What's your target age range?
Yes, for the Princess Ball, the girls that attend are ages 6 through 17.
Okay.
We are having an event for younger girls coming up this year, which was going to be our first. And that's going to be a preschool prom where the girls ages 3 to 5 will dress up on the red carpet and have fun just like the older girls, because they feel kind of slighted, like we want to come to the ball, but they're so young. Yeah, they're so young. So we're gonna do something special for them. But yeah, for the Princess Ball, ages 6 to 17.
I love it. And she falls right into the age group. And a couple other princess entrepreneurs that I know, my kidpreneurs, fall into that as well. So I'm going to make sure I do what I say as my support 7 by pledge. And I'm going to share this information with some of my kidpreneurs so that if they want to participate, they definitely can be a part of it, because they are doing amazing things. I agree. They're out here doing some phenomenal things.
Yeah, now, that's awesome, because we are going to have a Princess Business Expo in September.
Oh, really? So she's spilling tea right now.
Yes, yes. So the girls will be able to get their tables and sell their products at the expo. So I'll give you more information as we get closer to planning for that.
Awesome. Please do.
Sure.
Now I was going to ask the question, how do you come up with the themes?
We kind of just, we put a committee together and kind of just brainstorm as to what, we should do. Actually, this ball was supposed to be a masquerade ball, but with the pandemic and everyone wearing masks, it was like,
don't make them wear masks anymore.
Right. We was like, let's push that back a little, because we've been wearing masks for 2 years.
Yes.
So yeah, but we will have a masquerade ball for the girls, but this is not the time. So
not right now.
Not right now. Okay. So yeah, I asked for suggestions through my social media. As a matter of fact, one of my guests, said that we should have a Diamonds and Pearls Princess Ball, which we did in 2020.
Okay.
And so that was awesome.
I like that. I like that thing.
And then someone else mentioned the Parisian Ball. So we did that. So we take our clients' advice. We say, okay, let's do this.
Before I ask my next question, I want to welcome Miss Big. She's made a comment saying good evening. And then she said, what about the Little Prince? Now, see.
Well, there's another story with that. Okay. So I'm known for princesses, right? So I had a client reach out and say I should do something for the boys. So I had a kiddie disco, which boys and girls are invited to. Well, only 2 boys showed up because it was a princess thing. A lot of mothers, fathers, they don't want their boys going to a princess, event. So that was my first and last time doing. Yeah, I give it to the men to do things for the boys.
And you know that I know a few phenomenal men out there that are doing some great things with
Yes,
our boys in their mentor program. And I would definitely take that comment, Miss Biggs, over their way and have them like honor those young men as princesses, because they are young princes, so that they can grow up to be the kings that they will soon become as well. So
exactly,
yes,
exactly. Thanks for that question, though. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. So my question was that came to my head.
Mhm,
We have all of these like Disney princesses.
mhm.
Have you ever thought about doing like a character princess type of thing?
Only no, and that's because there's a market out there for that,
Oh,
but
is it? Okay.
my event is for real life princesses,
Okay.
girls who are, making a difference in their community, helping out with their family, getting good grades. They're the real princesses
And
at
that's
my
true.
event. At
That's
my
true.
event. Yes, yes.
And not fictional princesses. Maybe that'll be the next book then. Let's do a book off of all of these phenomenal little princesses. I'm not saying you have to do that, but it just came to mind. You're
Mhm.
right. They're doing some phenomenal things. And wouldn't it be great that they be come up and people kind of see like, hey, all of these real Motor City princesses.
Yes, most definitely, most definitely.
Awesome, awesome. Now you mentioned that as an entrepreneur, business owner. Yes, I understand the pain, girl. I
Mhm.
understand you kind of just sometimes want to give in the towel. So what outside of, being motivated because you're doing it as a bigger cause, your why is outside of your box. Is there anything else that helps keep you inspired just to continue on day to day with the work you're doing?
I would just say the girls. When I first started, most of the girls were I would say in their late elementary school age, and now the girls are like in college, or some of them are, in their last leg of high school. So just seeing them prosper through the fan club and attend the ball and see girls all over the world, because the fan club is actually a national fan club. So we have girls in other states that are members as well. So just to see the progress, see how happy the girls are, see how they've made friends within the fan club.
Wow,
Girls that they had
yes.
never met before are really good friends now. So that gives me um, that makes me happy.
So I wrote down two questions from what you just said.
Sure.
How engaged? Well, it goes. You said age 18. Did you say
17,
to
from
17?
6 to 17.
6 to 17. So the young women then that are like 18 and older, do they stay engaged as well and come back or attend any of the events, volunteer, etc.?
Sure. So the national fan club that we offer is for girls ages 3 to 11. And
Okay.
so once the girls age out of the fan club, they're
Mhm.
still able to attend the events, and they do attend the ball. And so even up to last year, we had high school girls attend.
Oh,
A
awesome.
lot of girls didn't have a prom in 2020, and so they still
Yeah.
wanted to dress up and have fun and dance and you know all of that. So they came to the ball. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so like I said, the girls from ages 6 to 17, they attend the ball, and they just have a good time. And then also we have another event that the girls love. I have to tell you, and I think I
Okay.
mentioned it in the first interview I had, but we have a chocolate party.
You did
Girl.
elaborate again.
Yes.
Remind me about that.
All right. So the girls dress in chocolate brown, and it's not formal at all. You know, they can wear leggings, they can wear brown jeans, sweater dress, whatever they want to wear, but it's brown. And then they get chocolate wasted.
That's right. That's what it was. And wasted on chocolate. That's right.
Yes, because we position the chocolate party between Sweetest Day and Halloween.
Okay.
So they'll get, the
So
full month of chocolate, at the chocolate party.
is the chocolate party on the agenda for 2022?
It sure is. And
Okay.
it's going to be in October.
Well, I can't wait to get that information too.
Yes, most definitely. And so, like I said, the girls get chocolate wasted. And what I mean by that is they eat all types of chocolate chips. We have chocolate potato chips that, were dipped in chocolate. We have chocolate.
Never had that.
Oh, and it's so good because of the salty and the sweet combination.
Right.
It's really good. We even had chocolate bacon one year.
Wow. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, when I first heard about it, I was like, I don't know about, but it was so good, It was so very good. And so, chocolate treats, chocolate chip cookies, chocolate brownies, just anything that's chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes. And then they get a gift bag to take with them full of chocolate candy.
Oh, wow. Definitely chocolate wasted.
Yes, they definitely get chocolate wasted, most definitely.
Now, my second part of my question from the previous comment was when you mentioned that it's international. Did you say international?
It's national. We haven't had an international princess yet, but we're hoping to get one.
Well, I spoke it out there.
Yes, speak into existence.
So at the national level, so that means people in different states are part of this. Now,
yes.
So do they actually put on balls in their state or any of these other events that you spoke of?
No, we haven't had a princess ball in other states. The girls that are members of the fan club are from the other states. So they get the fan club kit. And I have a couple things to show you. So they get a tiara.
Okay.
And so we have different colors. We have pink and blue and then even purple because, some girls really don't like pink, and that's heartbreaking. But they don't like pink, so they may like blue.
I know, it is heartbreaking. Yes. Especially for National Women's Month last month. I think almost every show I had on something pink or my makeup was pink or something. And it's like, okay, well, I felt like that just represented, young girls, young women,
Yes,
just pink,
most definitely.
But
and
I get it.
They get the wand. We have candy rings that are in the packages. And then we have candy bracelets and necklaces that the girls get. So, they receive a membership card, of course, a bookmark for the book because the inspiration again was the first book, the first children's book. So they get they get the bookmark. And so they get a lot of different treats and trinkets in their fan club membership. And so they're card carrying members of the Princess Zaria fan club.
I love it.
Yes.
Now, while we have an opportunity, I definitely want people to know how to contact you and get in touch with you because you listed some amazing events. And I'm sure that this is just a positive influence on our young women.
Yes.
And I'm sure it helps them with their self-esteem, their motivation towards their goals and all of that. So those who are watching that have little princesses, from the ages, again, let me know. I'm going to say it again. Do I get it right? 6 to 17?
For the Princess Ball and the events.
Ball. And then
for the
fan club.
Ages 3 to 11.
3 to 11. So if you have a young princess in that age group, how can they connect to you?
Sure. They will reach out to me through my website, which is www.princesszaria.com. That's princesszaria.com. And we also have a phone number that the girls can call. And that's 1-833-8-ROYALS.
Okay, I love that, 8 royals. I always wanted to try to get a like a name number,
Yes.
and they were always gone. So,
Yeah, it was really hard for me. That's we had to break down because we wanted Princess 1-800 Princess Zaria, but of course it's
yes,
so long,
so long.
and the princess was taken, so we went with Royals.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, here's one thing. You are an author. And
Yes.
this month, well, not this month, this year, actually, we have probably more authors on thus far than ever before because we definitely want people to know that they need to be engaged in reading.
Mhm, definitely.
It's really important that you get this information not only for the knowledge purpose, but to help maintain cognitive functioning and all of these different things. So we have brought education on and we'll bring future education on, not just writing books, but we're going to be bringing in people who do editing, people who do the publication and printing. I have a couple people in organizations that help people who might not know how to read, learn how to read and
Okay.
how to comprehend what they're reading, etc. So, with all that being said, I'm just curious. What are you currently reading or have recently read or highly recommend reading?
Hmm. I think one of the latest books that I read was and I kind of really don't want to say it because of all that's been going on in the news media, but I read Will Smith's
Oh,
latest book.
well, you can't hold a person guilty for reading something
I
based
know,
on somebody's
right?
actions. You
But
know.
it was really informative, based
Mhm.
on what he's been through in his life and everything. So I actually recommend it for people, to really get an inside view of him as a person outside of just him as a celebrity.
Right, right. And I know I've heard a couple of quotes throughout the year that he's given. So, I'm sure it is inspiring
Yes.
to know. We always see the outside in. That's kind of why I bring you on here, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Because it's giving us a glimpse into knowing you and connecting to you as a person, seeing what your why is and how we can actually relate to some of the things you kind of have been through and experienced in your life. There's
Yes.
people out there that be like, okay, wait a minute, she had a child 11 years apart and she has this amazing organization. Maybe I can do it too.
Mhm.
That's
Most
those are
definitely.
those things. And then, I have a little girl. I would love for her to be a part of this. She's like this amazing person,
Mhm.
so that's really why I'm excited that you're here on Get to Know Bob. Because it
Thank
gives
you.
me an opportunity to share you with the world, right?
Thank you so much. And I just encourage your viewers to reach out to me if they want to attend the ball. I mean, we only have a couple more days for ticket sales because we, of course, need to let the caterers, have a head count of how many people are coming. So we have enough food because the event is a sit down dinner is included, in the price of the ticket. So, like I
And I'm
said,
going to bring that up again so that
Mhm.
people can actually see what they're looking for. So
Okay.
the information we have on there is Saturday, April 23rd from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Fraser's Lions Club and Banquet. And that's on Utica Road in Fraser, Michigan, correct?
Yes, it is. Mhm.
And then that is $45 per person. So that would be for the parent is $45 and $45 for the princess, correct?
Yes, most
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. I
Mhm.
wanted to make sure that I got all of that clear. The
Yeah.
phone number is right on there. She said is 833-8 Royals. Or you can visit www.princesszaria.com.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
we look forward to to your guests coming and just being a part and just seeing what these wonderful girls are doing in the community. It inspires the girls that attend, and it even inspires the adults.
Yes, yes. And I'll have to check my calendar to see if I'm available, because I was like, wow, I really would love to see all of these beautiful little girls and mature girls, middle school girls, and older girls all just dressed up and looking their finest and enjoying it. And it's black and white. So that is always interesting to see the different collaborations people might come up with. I love
Yes.
to see if they have like the combination mixture with black and white. So
Oh
I'm
yeah, most
excited.
definitely.
I'm really
And then
excited to
I
see
always
that.
post pictures. So, if your schedule doesn't allow, you can always see it on my timeline.
I love it. I love it. Now, do they dance?
They dance. They really they cut the rug. You know what's funny is my very first ball in 2012. I had my sister-in-law come. I said, "Well, I want you to be there to show the girls, some dance because she's, her background is dance."
Okay.
And she didn't have to show them girls anything. They were out there. They were out there doing the hustles. I mean, they were dancing. They
They
danced the
were
night away.
dancing. They danced the night away. And that's
Yes.
awesome. That's just makes it successful right there when you can look back and you can gaze on them having fun and
Yes.
enjoying life. That's
Most
really
definitely.
like it's kind of undescribable sometimes, but when you
Mhm.
kind of just see children and young adults and they're just having a good time with one another and laughing, it's
Yeah.
like that's how life should be, right? It should just
Exactly.
be that simple.
Mhm.
So now one thing that I do want to ask,
Okay.
what particular your favorite ball you said was the Hollywood ball, right?
Yes.
Now, out of the course, looking even outside of just the balls, was there something over the journey with Motor City Princesses that you would say is that all-time success story? That even when you feel like giving up, or again, I know you say that the girls totally keep you inspired, but is there one particular success story that you might have interacted with a one particular girl or a group of girls that really just stands out that you would like to share?
Well, it didn't have anything to do with the ball, but it was one of our chocolate parties,
Mhm.
and we had girls make a video.
Okay.
And it was a princess video of a Disney. Actually, it was a Disney princess song, but the
Mhm.
girls made a video, and they were so happy to do it. We had the videographer come out and help them with their like steps,
Mhm.
and it was recorded, and we had a little disc that the parents could purchase if they wanted to, but also we just had it online. And I mean, I actually can share it on my page if you wanted to, take a pic of it and just see how it is. But the girls had a great time making that video. And so that's
Yes.
the things that really inspired me.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I'm always like flabbergasted at
Hmm.
the creativity that these young people have. They
Yes.
once you kind of, get them out of their little shell sometimes and
Hmm.
allow for them to just start creating, it is really phenomenal the things that they come up with just a little bit of guidance and direction and
Right.
where to go. I would love to see that. I
And
would
that's what
definitely.
happened. The girls were so shy at first. They didn't want to, oh no, I don't want to be on camera, or I don't want to dance. And, we like, oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be really good. And they loosened up, and they were just spot on.
Like, I'm sure it was. I'm
Yeah.
sure it was. So yes, please tag me if you can locate that footage.
Oh, sure. Most definitely.
So looking back at just some comments, because can you believe we're already at the end of our hour?
Oh my goodness. It went so fast.
I know. We have Miss Barbara Giggs giving us hand claps,
Yes.
giving us dancing. We have the Health Box. Hi, Nikki, giving us those green hearts of love. We
Oh,
appreciate it
thank
coming from the
you.
Health Box. And so, is there anything that I haven't asked that you would just like to just add? Open mic.
Sure, sure. I guess I just want to talk about my daughter Zaria being the inspiration for, everything, the Princess brand.
Mhm.
Um, it has helped in her self-esteem because she was actually a quiet girl too. And
Mhm.
now she speaks at different events, and she's not, we don't have to push her to do it. She wants to speak to, the girls or women, about things that is happening in her life or has happened. So I am just so glad that I was able to help her get out of her shell. And then with her getting out of her shell, she encourages the other little girls to get out of theirs. And so they look up to her as a big sister.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What was that? What motivated you then early on to incorporate Zaria the way you did?
Well, not at first. Actually, it was my book that came out, right? And
Okay.
so having the events was just something to market, the books.
Okay.
But after that, I mean, it just has taken a mind of its own.
Right, right. It,
And
it just
so
went full circle.
yes, yes. So she
Well,
loves it.
maybe
The
next
girls love it.
time we can schedule where Zaria could actually be here with you. Now she
Oh,
doesn't have.
she would love that. She would love that.
I would love that. So let's make that happen. She doesn't physically have to be in the same room with you either. That's what the joy with this platform. I can bring on an additional guest. So
Okay.
I would love to hear her whole side of the journey as being the face, as
Hmm.
well as just being a part of everything and how it's evolved. So we're going to make that happen. Okay.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you. Now, of course, I just got to give a special shout out to everybody who's viewing us live as well as on the playback. Make
Hey,
sure that you share.
please
And
do.
yes, please do. And this time also, I want to give a special thanks for the first quarter. Can I believe, like, wow, this is April. So I want to thank you to all of the businesses who have joined the Deals with Bob community this first quarter. That is Detroit Metro Plug Podcast, Tranquility Christian Counseling, Bright Tech Communications, Peggy's Pound for Pound Great Cakes, the Amazing Woman Network, Mrs. C's Concessions, MCS Financial Services Incorporated, Linked LLC, and Boss Entertainment Group. Thank you so much for being a part of Deals with Bob. And if you haven't already done so, please, I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel today. Click that red rectangular box and then the bell right next to it so you don't miss any notifications of when we go live. We need your subscription so that we can grow because this platform is bringing you the best of Black owned business owners, entrepreneurs, executives, CEOs, nonprofit founders, authors, musicians, and the list goes on and on. Get excited too. Next week, we have another powerhouse coming on, and that'll be Miss Deanne Jordan. I can't wait for that conversation. And until next time, I encourage you to spend with purpose because your dollar does matter and deal with Bob. Have an amazing night, everybody. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. I
Oh,
will
you're
talk to you
welcome. Thank you
soon.
so very much. I had a great time.
Yes, so did I. Good night.
Good night.